You're
it can
nasty
still
for
be
not
nasty.
having
It's
piss.
alcohol. It's not. It's
you're
not
nasty
like
for having piss, so you have no right to call anything else nasty.
no.
Especially something as lovely as Henny.
Henny's not lovely.
You're lying.
It's the trend. It's really Henny wasn't a thing 5 years ago. It's a trend.
I was drinking it before 5 years ago.
Okay, but what I'm saying now is such a trend that it's a thing. It really wasn't a thing. People were drinking it because it's a thing.
I've always enjoyed it.
It's nasty. I'll drink it.
You
But it's
also
nasty.
drink Nikolai.
If that's all you had, I would drink it. I'm not picking that before
You are a
Henny.
nasty nigga, yo.
Yeah, I'll drink it. If I'm here to get drunk and that's all you got, I'm drinking it.
Damn, you suck.
That's why people don't have fun.
And fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Yo, this nigga fucked me up. He'll drink any fucking alcohol on the shelf, but when it comes to beer, he won't drink it unless it comes in a goblet.
That's not true.
When we go out, you don't always get the goblet beer?
I'm chasing alcohol content, and that just ends up being the glass.
If that shit came out in a draft glass from a regular bar,
drink
you'd
it.
probably be like, I want this shit.
I would drink it.
I'm Karate Ed, bitch. I sell 3 bricks a day.
Like, what is
You
this?
fucked up.
What is 6%? What the fuck is this shit?
11? 11%?
I saw 14 on the menu. Oh, we don't have that no more. I'd be pissed. Like,
I'm leaving.
the fuck?
Ed like, yo, we out.
Where's my goblet?
I just want my goblet right now.
Light this shit on fire.
Nasty motherfucker.
Already such this
This
podcast.
motherfucking podcast, man.
3, 2.
Hey!
Oh my god!
What's up, guys?
Oh my god! What up?
A lot of y'all wasn't outside.
Or inside. Or listening to music.
Why do I feel like you're throwing shots?
Some people weren't. Or they were listening to Sade.
What were they doing, Ed?
Listening
They
to
weren't
Sade.
listening to music? Sade?
They were listening to Sade in my house cleaning on Sundays.
At the time this came out, I wasn't listening to no fucking Sade. I was listening to Big Pun and shit. like that.
Who's popping this time? R&B. Hey.
Swinging sword like Chuck.
Respect the map. This shit was super fucking hard when this shit dropped. And the video was nuts. Had niggas rocking their do-rags with their laces to their motherfucking hip and shit. With a baseball glove. The fucking baseball glove! This is one of them Joes that should have threw like another little 16 or 8 episode.
Yeah.
This shit was entirely too short.
Or add a hook or something. I think that's what it
Right.
Like, they throw a
No,
hook.
I feel like a hook might have fucked it up.
Nah, they would have killed the joint with a hook too.
No, I don't think a hook would have fit with
Got
this.
issues again. Same song, armed with the mega bomb.
You wasn't outside.
I was going to, but we rolled.
Come on, Ryan.
Back in the flesh, blood and bones, dope and bone. Spin baked nose and homegrown. Suckers break like turbo and ozone. When I grab the broom, moonwalk, platoon.
First time ever we played the whole fucking track. That's how short the fucking song is.
In the blood with mad suit, he died in the club, like he died on the balls.
I'm thinking more so epic. Nothing ever like got close to this. Like this joint stayed in its own little class.
Yeah. Like, if this dropped today, it'd still be
It
hot.
would still be lit.
Yeah.
Yo, I gotta get in contact with some of my DJ friends. Like, yo, drop this joint and shit in that little fucking appearances and see what it does. I would go fucking nuts, especially if I'm already lit. Forget it.
Come on, red and meth didn't jump.
La 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 la. Yeah, fucked it all up. I fucked up. See,
Broke it again.
that's what I do.
That's it, classic.
Episode 41. Empire We Trust. Will Clinton, Sarah Elizabeth, Karate Ed, the drug dealing adulterous legend.
Jeez.
What's up, man?
Life destroyed. Right there.
Hey, man, I saw when I first walked in here, it was 3 scales on your little computer table, like 4 pairs of panties.
Hit 'em too.
Yeah, I put them things up.
Yeah,
Like-
man.
I put them up.
Yeah.
It was a.
That's why you ain't answer the door.
Yeah, you nut ass nigga.
You know what I mean?
You was in this joint being a distributing adulterous fucking pig.
Gotta keep your dirt under the rug.
It's a dirty rug. That shit is filthy. What's up, man?
Chillin'.
What's everybody's week hitting for, man?
Been straight. Work
Straight.
week. Same
Work week.
change, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Work
Make some runs.
No runs
Went,
this week.
went hi-ya.
I mean,
You nut ass nigga.
couple roundhouse kicks though.
Couple rounds, little flying knees and shit.
You know what I mean? Working on
Did you see the UFC fight last night?
Nah.
No, me neither.
He was too busy making runs.
And being adulterous.
Look at him. Look at him.
Yo,
Nah, I was playing Madden last night.
we gotta find a fucking way to get Ed on camera, man. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get you one of those back scratches, so that you could pop a squat right here and hit the space bar from here, pat and throw it down. Nobody's the fucking wiser. Sarah, how was your week?
It was good.
It was good. Fucking.
I didn't do anything but work.
And you killed your rodent.
I didn't.
She had a
Okay,
rat.
first
She
of
killed
all,
it.
let's talk about how he started feeling bad for my rat.
I wasn't feeling
No,
bad.
he was feeling bad. We're sitting there and he's like, I really think, you should bring the rat in. It's pretty hot out.
It's hot as shit outside,
I
yo.
let it out. I cleaned the cage outside. I let it out. I didn't clean it at the time. I got busy. I figured, all right, I'll do it tomorrow morning. He was like sympathizing for the fucking cat. I mean, rat.
It's big. It must be big as a cat. Then the way she said that.
He was sympathizing for the rat. He
It's a
had to
fairly
catch
small rat.
himself.
Is it a white
friendly.
lab rat? Like it's gonna get big.
It's white and
It had gray patches.
Well, it's not gonna get big because it's dead now.
Oh shit! Wait, you started
It
the
died.
time out. You started
It
off.
died.
She started off telling her story with, "I didn't kill it," like it was still alive.
Yeah. Just because it died doesn't mean I
felt
killed
so
it.
Right.
Bad.
Oh my
he felt
God.
so bad for it. He was like,
Because I hate being hot.
You gotta bring it in. Like, it's too hot out. I'm like, I got it in this tomorrow morning. So then the next morning, I checked on it. I'm
was
like,
dead.
you know what? No, it was good. It was good. We went out to eat, came back.
Dead.
It was dead.
You cooked it.
So he
That's
said,
what the fuck I said. I said, you cooked the shit out of boy.
I said, no, it was
She's like, Ava died. I was
It
like, you
was-
fucking cooked him.
it was in the flannel. It was in the flannel hut thing that he had.
Rat was dumb as shit, yo.
And he said that I tried to make a murder
You
look like a
steamed it.
suicide. So
You steamed it.
Like, you know how you be having the fucking corn and the potatoes for the
Yeah.
seafood and shit on the grill in the aluminum foil?
Shit was
That was the rat.
Damn. Well,
you're just gonna make me feel bad. At least we know that Will has sympathy for rats.
not those kind. Listen.
Fuck your analogy.
Listen, there's content and then there's bullshit. I will not
We
accept the bullshit.
gon' get that out the way right now. Fuck is you talking about? These are suburban issues.
All right. Just the animal rat,
The rodent.
Yeah, the rodent, not the people.
It's all right.
Bad John. BB quit. Hey! She regretted to inform us on Friday that she won't be returning. You ain't regret shit, you fucking married city girl. Fuck out of here.
Stop.
No, man, fuck that. Quit on me. I said what I said.
Quit on me.
It's like the ABM, nigga. Once you put this ring on, that was one of her issues. Hey! Oh shit!
He's never gonna live this down.
No,
It's all right.
no. I hated BB. I was like really fucking happy when she quit. I couldn't wait to like blow up, give her a little piece of whatever we make and be like, all right, get the fuck out of here. We popping now. I'm about to get a little vixen in this bitch.
She would have been part of the pop though. That
No.
wouldn't even have made sense.
No. Ed, you know better.
You said when, meaning she was there for the ride.
Yeah.
Then people would have expected to see her.
I don't give a fuck.
Say that.
I would have replaced it with somebody who
Say
looked
that.
better, was funnier, all that good shit. But
that.
man, listen, it was you and a couple of the fucking listeners that was like, oh, I like her. I never liked her.
I like BB.
I couldn't fucking stand BB from the rip. So this
like
is an accomplishment for me because I just felt bad. I only fired somebody when I was a manager at AutoZone before. And Boob. But other than that,
Life goes on.
yeah. For sure.
We'll be alright.
Easier now.
Y'all can put all y'all applications for hosts in the comments below.
DM Ed. Don't DM me. I'm wondering, should we keep it at least one female on the podcast, or just go back to just being the guys and us being goofy, toxic, misogynistic pieces of shit?
I mean,
Because they like that shit too.
It's something to think about, but I think that having a female always brings I don't like it when we all just agree to the same, especially social topics.
Nigga.
Most of the time,
what?
We would agree.
I feel like a female's perspective is
Yeah.
different than a man's perspective,
For
so
the
it
most
kind
part.
of keeps it.
Maybe we can have.
You gotta get like a borderline feminist though. They got like borderline.
What we could do,
not full fledged.
What we could do is have a certain topic per episode where me or you or whoever we bring on to replace BB Funky ass, followers in the female world and shit can call in.
Yeah, but we still gotta make if we don't get the person to contact us at that time, we're just wasting time.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
No, we set it up so we're calling them.
What if they don't answer?
Fuck them then. No.
As many holes as Karate Ed got in his phone, we'll be fine. On to the next.
I have no holes in my phone.
You don't gotta explain to me.
Yo,
it can be more of like messages and comments that you accumulated over the year.
Listen, since BB's gone, I gotta be toxic for the both of us.
Not that toxic.
I gotta take over BB's toxicity.
Not that toxic.
Man, Miss Karate Ed know I'm a fucking idiot.
That was combo toxic.
For sure. What I was about to say.
We'll figure it out though.
Yeah, man. Fuck BB.
Stop being
and I'll slap the shit out your husband too.
Toxic.
Fuck out of here.
You're so toxic.
How am I toxic? Because I'm honest?
No, it's toxic.
I'm honest.
Because it's not necessary on air.
That's what makes it toxic.
No, that's what makes it content.
No.
Yeah.
There's a line. Can you fine line?
Can you give me one fucking TMZ story that was ever necessary?
A lot of them, because people, if they weren't necessary, people won't watch TMZ.
They're not watching for it to be necessary. They're watching it to be controversial.
Oh, sometimes they just be like,
gets the people going.
Sometimes they be like, oh, J-Lo was on the beach in a thong bikini, and everybody be like, oh shit, and they be watching it.
I'm here for it.
But that's not toxic.
So.
All right, that's what you just.
You see what they did to Fab? That made for a great fucking story, just cause how toxic it was.
I mean, but
somebody did this.
Yeah,
Fab. Of course, somebody did it, nigga. You did.
Nah.
Oh man.
They're a necessary evil in today's climate.
No, motherfucker, I'm a necessary evil. You want to know why? Because I'm not like the fucking paparazzi. They be running from people when the shit get real.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
They send more cameramen.
When shit get real, then paparazzi be out.
They send more cameramen. What are you talking about?
Man, so you mean to tell me if you was to run up on a YG or when Nipsey was alive or The Game or even fucking Kanye West for that matter, those motherfuckers don't be retreating when they go to put their hands on them and shit like that? I'm not that journalist.
The paparazzi?
Yeah.
Retreating?
Yeah.
Well, nobody wants to get hit. I got a fucking big ass camera around my neck. I probably can't even fight you. Or if I actually hit you back, instead of me suing you, you can sue my company, and that's my brand. So then I lose my job. So therefore,
but the camera shows you coming at me being an immediate threat.
Yeah,
so hold these hands, pussy.
The camera shows me
I'm not
running
them
up
little
asking
skinny
you
white
questions.
niggas in Malibu. Well, hold this hand.
Running up.
I can't use plural. Hold this one hand.
They show them running up to ask a question. You get angry.
And the way that I've adjusted to life with fucking one hand, I'm pretty sure I make this shit work in the motherfucking Rumble, dog. So yeah. Don't think for a motherfucking second that I'm that journalist. I beat you the fuck up just like somebody who ain't got shit to lose.
You're a journalist now?
For sure. What do you call it?
Oh, I don't know.
I research shit and created into content.
I'm just asking.
That's
If
journalism.
If that's what you're calling yourself, I'm cool with it. It was a general question.
I've been a journalist since I was doing online radio. That's journalism. You got another name for it? I wasn't a radio personality. I wasn't a DJ.
A VJ.
No, that's Carson Daly and
Voice jockeys.
no video jockeys.
Voice jockeys.
VJ was never voice jockey.
You're a voice jockey.
No, that was never a thing. Stop making shit up, Karate Ed. VJ was
you just
always
asked
video
me what
jockey.
I would call you, and now I'm telling you what I would call you, and you're telling me
A
that's
legit
not what
term,
you are.
nigga. Don't go winging shit.
Okay, voice is a word, jockey is a word. Put them together, you're a voice jockey. That's why.
Okay, so what would you call me in that situation that you didn't create? Because you just created voice jockey.
Well, when you're in a
I would even take shock jockey. Because my idol was a shock jockey.
for that,
I'll take shock
I'll
jockey.
go with voice jockey.
But I can fight. Ruju can't fight.
I don't know that.
Way too high. No, Ruju got beat up a lot.
Maybe
But he's a fucking legend.
maybe just came
I
up
love
against
that guy.
better fighters.
Okay. Maybe. We're not gonna start this, Ed.
You started it.
No, because you always trying to fucking.
I am following your
always
content
trying.
wave.
You always trying to back me into a
How?
corner where I gotta fucking
Ed,
get aggressive and shit,
Ed,
dog.
when's your birthday?
October 7th.
Oh God.
I knew it! Yo, I'm so fucking good at this shit. What did I tell you? I knew he was a fucking Libra. A controlling, lying ass Libra.
Karate
Dang,
Ed.
I fucking
Hey!
Oh my God. I knew he was a fucking Libra. Alright, that's all I ran over.
What'd he lie about? I need to know.
I'm about to say I don't know
No,
what
he
lying
didn't lie
about
about anything. But Libras,
They be
I just
lying.
knew you were a fucking Libra.
Karate Ed be
I
lying.
literally said that. I literally
lies
said
about
that
not
to
having
him.
bricks.
I'm like, he's either a Libra or a Scorpio. One of the two. He's not nothing else. I knew he was a Libra.
You know what Ed is? The only term that I could ever come up with for Ed is fake docile. You a fake docile nigga. You always could be like, okay, but I don't know, dog. I don't know.
Be chilling.
I feel like you be attacking shit behind closed doors and given the, not even the right circumstances, the just below right circumstance, you might jump the gun a little bit.
No, I'll be chilling.
I don't know, man. I don't know, because
I'm-
I remember Fat Tuesdays
I'm reserved.
when Cell was in his bag and everybody kept saying, man, this nigga come up here if you want. We got air here. I was like, shit, niggas forgot Wilker Rumble too. What the fuck?
I just took it as I was the least sober because I came late, so I'm probably gonna be the first person to be able
You
to
mean the
hold
least
my
drunk?
shit. I mean, yeah. the
Oh, all
least
right, I'm
drunk.
about to say, you pregame? You trash.
I did pregame, but I
Did you?
figured, yeah, y'all was a couple octanes in.
Yeah, I think I was like on my third one when you got there.
I was like, shit, I didn't even make it to the bar yet. That shit was wild. That was an epic night. Oh man.
That shit was definitely fucking epic. One for the book. Shout out to Seb. That nigga made. We almost got fucking locked up, shot. Possibly both.
Whatever you can picture on South Street.
It almost happened that night. But niggas stood tall.
Yeah.
A lot of motherfuckers were like, all right, this nigga tripping, yo, I'm out. We all stuck it out. All right. What's first? Come on, Karate Ed.
First on the list.
That's toxic.
Now he's a singer.
That's real toxic.
That's that Libra, you know what I mean? That one, well, most hey.
Huh?
Let's talk about R. Kelly.
So you start singing, and then
Yeah, if I knew that was first on the list, I wouldn't have sung.
was that gonna be
You know.
any correlation there?
None.
No.
Didn't even pay no mind.
You out here pissing on bitches and disappearing?
Not my thing at all. Say Dubai.
Locking him in
I'm
the
about to say,
basement.
you plan on taking a few Dubai trips?
Nah, I'm
Hey man, Saul brung Dubai to Philly. Maybe you could do the
good.
same.
She brung a camel.
She brung a
She
camel.
brung a camel.
That was about it.
I mean, there's just as many camels in Dubai as they are pissing old heads, and you're not the youngest spring chicken. You mean you just
I'm
squirt
good.
some and you fit the criteria?
I'm alright. I'm not paying for that either.
What if they pay you?
If
These bitches
someone,
is freaky.
if a chick paid me to piss on her, yeah, I'm taking that bread. I'm talking about. I'm taking that bread.
Yeah,
Easy money. Easy money.
So am I.
Babe, I'll be right back.
Yeah, easy money.
I'm about to bring a check home.
Easy
All
money.
I gotta do is
And
piss.
I'm gonna tell her. Like,
I'm gonna
you ain't
stop
gotta lie
by
about that.
Wawa real quick, grab a gallon of water. I'll be right back.
Yeah, and I'll ask what kind of piss you want. You want some clean looking stuff. You want it colored. You want it to be like yellow.
Because I'll drink three of these.
I'm a
You want
sweet
the
tea.
Henny
Yeah,
piss?
that's
Yo,
what I'm
you drink
saying.
sweet tea?
Yeah, I drink sweet tea.
Oh my God, you for sure have at least like
Sweet tea. That's
6 young bitches in your basement.
in my basement.
Absolutely.
My basement trash, by the way.
Wait,
My basement
because he
trash.
drinks sweet
Sweet
tea?
tea.
Absolutely.
Everything he can't drink, he just.
If you drink sweet tea, that means that you're from like Missouri or Alabama descent, which they all do nasty,
Well, I am.
stinky,
My
filthy
mom's
shit.
From, my mom's from Alabama, but still.
Oh my god.
Here we are, just fucking double teaming the shit out of Ed being right about every fucking thing. Yeah.
Fucking Libra.
Fuck karate Ed today, yo. It's always me getting fucking rolled on. I got backup today, bitch.
We are early in the episode, so
I know.
relax.
I know. Hey, man, I got to bask in the
early.
glory, dog. This shit don't come around that
We are
often.
early in the episode. So, where's R. Kelly?
That's the thing.
In somebody's
Nobody
basement.
knows. Trapped in the closet again. And it turns out that he can fly.
Yeah.
That's,
He just
They set
paid
that up
somebody
nice.
To
I
get out
mean-
of jail.
They set that up nice.
on some. Am I the only one who's not surprised? Did y'all really
I'm not
think?
surprised
no,
at
Did y'all really
all.
think that the fucking
No, no.
R was gonna go to jail?
I am surprised that he's completely missing. Yes, because I don't even see how he could get
Bro,
out the country.
he wasn't beating those charges.
I know.
So his only option was to disappear.
Yeah, but I'm trying to.
And he
all
ain't got El
so-
Chapo
so
money,
did he
so he couldn't
disappear-
get busted out of prison.
Did he disappear?
So he had to disappear in transit.
Did he disappear within the United States, or is he in another
Yeah,
country
he was
now?
on his way from Chicago
No,
to New York.
I'm asking. Like now, I'm asking you. Do you think he's in another country now?
Nah, he's here. He's here.
I feel like his best bet is to go to another country.
But he can't get out.
I think
Everyone
it's
knows
best-
what he
I-
looks like.
I
That's what I'm
think
trying to, like-
his best bet is to stay here.
That's true.
No, it's not.
What?
He can
No.
go.
First off, it's election time.
he can go
so
anywhere.
airport
with no,
security is disgusting. Second off,
he caught a boat.
a boat?
He's probably hiding.
Let me drive the
under
boat.
fucking-
Let me drive. He on a Samoan. He on
I
a Samoan.
honestly didn't even
Samoan
think
pirate
of.
shit.
I didn't think of a boat.
Yeah, they smuggled him out. He's gone. I would assume he
Where,
left the country.
where do you think he would
to
go? Dubai? I would go to Dubai.
Anywhere with no extradition.
That's the perfect place.
He's gonna
for
get
him.
filthy
That's a
fucking rich
no,
down
nah,
there.
They too old.
To him?
They too old for him.
Nah.
And remember he lied and said they had a show in Dubai, and they was
Okay,
like, "No, the
but
fuck you
in
don't."
those foreign
They don't want him there. They
Yup.
don't want him there. They don't want him there. That nigga was like, "Yo, I got a show, and y'all not letting me." They're like, "No, you don't.
Like, you don't have a show
no,
here.
No, you don't.
Relax, buddy.
Not getting that one off."
Oh man. Is it bad that I don't give a fuck if they find him or not?
Not really.
I don't give a fuck if they don't ever find R. Kelly.
I don't. I mean, the reason I don't think it's bad because we know he guilty, so it's not like we're running around like he innocent. Good look at my man, free R. Kelly, and he missing. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
We're not doing that.
Booby was saying free R. Kelly.
This he's fucking insane. I don't think he really like meant it, but
No, he meant that shit.
nah, man. But he done. He gonna drop an album next year though.
You think so?
R. Kelly a sick man.
Yo, he is a sick
He gonna be
bastard,
singing
yo.
He gonna drop it under another
He
moniker.
is
It's gonna be
a
somebody
sick
else.
nigga. A moniker.
It's gonna be under somebody
Didn't he
else.
have the Pied Piper?
Yeah.
The fucking Pied Piper, yo. We should have knew he was a sick bastard.
He gonna
Then.
drop an album under PP.
Grown ass man. Holy shit.
It's gonna be PP.
I never fucking made that connection.
You tripping. You disgusting.
Ed, you a genius. A
why
lying,
he's a drug
controlling,
dealer.
manipulative genius, but a genius.
That's why you're a drug dealer.
Y'all gonna get me booked for the free. Like, it's just gonna be random and shit.
Nigga, if they was to indict you, they don't have anything, so your bill gonna be like $2,500.
I don't even look. I don't want to pay that. What do you
10%
mean?
of that is $250.
I
I'll
don't
come
want
get you
that.
out.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you.
I'll come get you
I'm
out.
gonna call you. I'm like, well, I'm here because of you. they asked me.
I'm gonna be at CDC like, yo, y'all niggas be listening to me? What's wrong with y'all? You're not supposed to take what I say the fuck serious. Yo, let my man out here, man. Get this thing out of jail.
I'm
Before
like,
you
yo,
start
they-
spin kicking your guards and shit.
I'm like,
Y'all niggas tripping.
they done ransacked the studio.
Listen, they gonna take this shit, try empty out the hard drives, all that
They
shit.
ransacked the studio.
I'm gonna go to court like, yo, I
all
was
my hard
fucking with y'all. Y'all
drives.
niggas is stupid. Just cause he live in Kensington, nigga, go a couple doors down, you find some bricks.
You saw the fucking the video of the cop planting drugs on motherfuckers. That's all they gotta do. It's over. It's a wrap.
They gonna be like, damn, we wasted like 15 grand in fucking man hours.
Nah, they gonna
That ram
slide.
that they used to break the doors down, that shit costs like $2,500 every time they use it.
They gonna slide in one.
They
one,
gonna be
one
like,
count.
all
Okay,
right.
Ed is a good
Yeah,
man
I'm a good Samaritan.
A good man, my
that
ass.
has a regular job.
He don't really sell
Good.
drugs.
even though he's
But
a
I-
Libra.
Tax-paying, providing
Do you pay your taxes?
citizen.
He's a providing father.
You pay your taxes?
Yeah. You on my keys or on?
He admitted to having the keys, not me. The fuck? No, that's what the detective told Frank Lucas. You pay your taxes? And seeing as you almost up there with my man,
Hey,
gotta
yo.
ask the same question, man. You pay your taxes, Ed Lucas?
Listen,
Karate Ed Lucas, that's your new name.
if Jay Prince don't pay taxes,
Can you change your name
I
on
don't wanna pay
Instagram to
attention.
Karate Ed?
You should. You should.
Why?
I'm not.
Why?
Let's be honest. You're gonna be far more successful as a podcaster than a rapper.
That's fine.
Fuck that.
No.
Run with the pod. Karate Ed, bro. Yeah. Karate Ed the drug dealer.
That wouldn't mean that would mean I would have had to change my Instagram name twice already
Why?
because I went from Uncool to Karate Ed. I'm not doing.
Yeah,
it.
but
I'm not
Uncool
playing-
was
I'm not doing it.
short-lived.
I'm not doing. No, it wasn't.
And Uncool
Karate
was,
Ed just came. We're like 4 episodes in of Karate Ed.
you're
Uncool
lying.
was
We're about
38
We're about
episodes.
7 episodes
okay,
in on Karate Ed.
and every episode.
But
Matter of fact, before the podcast even started.
Yeah, I'm about to say
What are you talking about?
that was an in-house thing. That was an in-house thing. It was an addict thing. You mean? Like, and every now and again we would call you Uncool Ed on the podcast. No, we did call you Uncool Ed a lot.
From episode 1. What are you talking about?
I mean, you know how you got the at name and you got the name that's under like your profile picture and shit like that. You coulda-
the actual name.
Yeah, you could have changed that to Uncool while you
I
were
could
still
do that.
Eddie Royal.
I can always switch that around.
Yeah, you mean so take the whatever you got under your profile
Karate
picture
Ed.
and make it
It's the same
Karate
name.
Ed.
I
Yeah,
can switch it up a little bit,
yeah.
maybe.
I think that should be a good look.
Fuck y'all. Y'all just try to get me booked.
Karate Ed the drug dealer.
I ain't switching shit.
Nah, when I don't know how the fuck I was a successful drug dealer. When I was like really, really into it, I would always be like fucking tagged in like kids parties that I always went to and shit like that. And the fucking hashtag would always pop up, such and such is drug dealer uncle. Like that's how I was known. Like they would hashtag the kid's name
Bullshit.
and their drug dealer uncle. I was like, yo, I'm going to fuck to jail. But I got out in time. Fuck y'all.
Speaking of getting out the game in time, Jay Prince out here snapping. They out here stamping rapper
You gotta
records on
be-
E-Pill.
You gotta be a special kind of fucking G to publicly threaten the feds. How the fuck? How you publicly threaten the feds, yo? Like,
What are you doing?
he's a legend. Jay Prince is a legend. I remember maybe, episode 20, maybe 19. Where I was like, I don't give a fuck how deep in the entertainment game I get off of this shit. I would never be one of those niggas to like gracefully bow out or check in with anybody. If Jay Prince want an issue, I'm cool. I don't want no smoke with Jay Prince.
Yeah, I tried to talk you out of that.
That
a
might be
little
the only nigga walking this earth besides like fucking Kim Jong-un or one of them niggas that I'd be like, all right, I don't want the smoke.
bit. Just out of being like smart, not on no bitch shit. That's just
Yeah,
smart
because 9 times
business.
out of 10, if you lock me in a room with Jay Prince, I'm gonna beat him the fuck up. But you mean,
Yeah, like I don't see him beat me up on a one-on-one
yeah,
type shit.
I'll
but
probably
it's
beat the
just
shit out of Jay Prince,
the
but
ramifications after
this
that.
motherfucker reach goes long.
Yeah,
Pause.
it's
Like, I don't know. Even if I had access to those kind of fucking resources, that shit gonna wipe me the fuck out. Like, I'm not gonna go broke beefing with another nigga.
Exactly.
I'm cool. You got it, Playboy. He gonna get like maybe 65, 70 years old. And start, you mean, like, chilling out and shit. Like, yeah.
Nah, he just gonna put his son in his spot.
Man.
That's all. He just gonna turn the keys over.
Or we could. I would be that boy. Like, all right, you get your son to rumble me.
It wouldn't matter though. Even if he lost.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't matter.
I'm gonna beat this son up and then they gonna smoke the shit out of me.
You know what I mean?
Fuck it.
And probably not even immediately. They let you live a couple years, just thinking that it's over type shit. You know what I mean? Catch you coming out of fucking KFC with
my
your
famous
famous
bowl.
bowl.
Fuck it. At least let me finish that bitch first.
They might.
Yeah.
They might
Cool.
sit there and watch you. They might
Cool.
tell you that's your last meal right there.
Cool. I'm gonna eat that bitch slower than pussy. Fuck that. You got me fucked up. It's gonna be the longest 8 scoops that ever got eaten.
You mind if I lick the bowl?
Can I finish my beverage, nigga? I don't give a fuck. If I know I'm about to die, man, listen, I would be the biggest fucking gangster in the fucking world. Like, yo, you gonna let me finish this fucking beverage or what? What's the worst that can happen? They gonna smoke you anyway. I'm popping my shit, bro. I'm talking my shit.
You might as well.
I'm like, all right, man, ain't no talking my way out of this. So I'm gonna talk my way into this shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Either you gonna actually let me finish this motherfucker, or you just gonna smoke
Was
me
it
now.
on the podcast that I said if I was to ever get sentenced to life without parole that I would say like the craziest shit ever? You know how motherfuckers be like,
in court?
yeah, you motherfuckers be like,
I don't know.
I wish this never happened. That will not be me. I'm
You
like,
did.
yeah, I
Well,
suck my dick with
I-
your mom's lips.
you won't be getting
Make sure my books are straight.
You won't be getting that appeal.
Fucking appeal, dog. Fucking appeal. I would never appeal a fucking verdict. Ever.
That don't sound smart. Guilty motherfuckers go for appeal.
I'm not, yeah, real right.
Maybe
It be those motherfuckers
They be
that
the first ones to go.
It be those motherfuckers, yo, I'm appealing this shit. Of course you are, dummy. You ain't trying to own up to what you did. I, on the other hand, know better. These motherfuckers just gave me the wills without parole. I ain't getting out of this shit. Let me just go ahead and rock out and take over this prison.
Yeah, as soon as they say without the possibility of parole, you be looking like, God.
Because motherfuckers fail to realize when you in there for the rest of your living fucking days, you gonna turn that bitch into your home.
You got no choice.
You gonna be no. Like you have the potential to run that bitch. I'm talking
Yeah, but
eating,
but you ain't the
hitting
first.
COs, getting conjugals, all that
You're
shit.
not the first lifer in there though.
All right, that's cool. That's cool.
You gotta wait for other niggas to die.
Man, listen.
You gotta wait for the other
You don't
old
think-
niggas.
You don't think shit that happened in like even though like in Goodfellas when they all went to prison they were all like a part of the same family and the mob and shit like that. But you don't think in prison the motherfuckers who ain't never leaving that they don't got that shit the same way? Like they come together in that bitch. You mean like
Yeah, we gonna be here.
listen, I ain't going nowhere, you ain't going nowhere. What we gonna do to make this shit easier for the both of us?
Yeah,
The warden and guards
Yeah.
never ran prison.
There's nobody trying to.
They never ran
nobody
prison.
trying to fucking fight every
It
day.
always been the fucking
You fighting
inmates,
every
dog.
day.
The inmates always ran prison, so I'm putting myself in position to live lovely for the rest of my dying days and make the best of this nut ass situation. I'm gonna have like 6 fucking kids that I ain't never got to take care of because I'm in jail. You mean, yeah, all that.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah. I'm gonna be living life, nigga. You gotta be
Nigga,
fucked
I'm
up.
living life.
Yeah. They gonna be like, this nigga world legend. from Potter to fucking prison king. P to PK.
That's too close to Piper. You might want to leave that shit
PPK.
alone.
PPK.
Leave that shit alone.
I don't give a fuck if they ever find R. Kelly. Jay Prince, he's a motherfucking legend. Whoever's selling those e-pills, stop, please.
Yeah. And
Stop. Damn, we ain't even explain why he was doing this shit.
yeah.
So he threatened all the fucking drug dealers and the feds, whoever was behind these e-pills with the Rap A Lot record stamp on it. And he always does it so eloquently. He say shit like, this will result in massive consequences and some shit like that. Like, nigga, who are you? Like,
I just hope it ain't nobody that's like underneath none of their
like the actual brand?
conglomerates. Yeah, I hope it ain't nobody under there.
It probably is.
Like one of his brothers, one of his son's dickhead ass friends is doing some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying?
You never know because
Or
at
is it
this
his
point,
nephew or
I
something-
have
some
no
dumb
choice
shit.
but to believe that his say as far as what goes on in the streets is that fucking stamp. So I don't think that the street niggas is just going to play with him like that. I do believe the feds will.
Well, the feds will fuck with anybody.
Because, you know, they've been on his ass for a minute.
Yeah, the feds will fuck with anybody.
I don't know, man. Whoever's doing that shit, stop that shit. If he talking some shit, believe him. I believe him. And I don't believe niggas. I don't believe. I'm king call your bluff. I call your bluff quicker than a motherfucker. I ain't playing with Jay Prince like that.
Yeah.
I'm cool. Jay Prince and Trick. I ain't playing with them two niggas.
Some niggas really just hold that weight in the streets on some real shit.
That shit is crazy. Like, how you could just say something and everybody be like, cool. Alright.
It's respect, man.
Hey, man.
That's all I come down to.
I aspire to have that level of fucking respect one day. Real shit. I want to be able to fucking type up a tweet and everybody cease to do what the fuck they're doing that piss me off.
Yeah. Shit don't exist like that no more.
I gotta go through dumb shit like this. Trash. What's next, Karate Ed? The adulterous drug dealer.
Reading books. How you feel about reading books versus watching TV?
I'm double-sided about that shit. I personally do not have the attention span to read like a novel or some shit like that. But I can't say it all the way because I have read full books, but only in jail. You know what I mean? Like, I've read books in jail just because...
There was no TV?
No, it was TV. But when you in jail, they filter everything. Like, upstate, they ain't had no rap stations. And even if you get the fucking the ordered channels that you gotta like pay for instead of just having a TV with the antenna and shit, after TV PG-13, I believe.
It's a rat. You don't get none.
Can't get it.
I'm not doing that.
So books was
We're not doing
my
that.
only way to get the violent, sometimes even the hip hop and street shit. You know what I mean? So if that's what I needed, if that was the route that I needed to take to get the content that I was missing, because listening to fucking country and contemporary music all the time will have you going out into the yard and picking up one of those little wheat jones and chewing on them and shit eventually.
Or we're just
I
putting it
wasn't
on your
trying to be
playlist.
that guy. I was going to end up putting a snuff pouch in my... No, I'm alright. Y'all not going to turn me into one of y'all.
I feel like reading books is better than TV, or a movie. I don't know. I feel like books stimulate your mind more so than just watching a TV.
Stimulate
What
is
if you're
a very
watching
loosely
something
tossed around term.
educational? Like, what if you're watching something and
Like
you're
Shark
learning?
Week.
But you know, I really hate it.
I'm a fucking child, yo.
But you really are. But it's still, I still, like, I get what you're saying, and that's all right. That's okay. But I still feel like reading a book, you're using your mind, you're practicing patience. Like he said, he doesn't
Or you're
have
just
the
making up
attention
shit in your
span.
head.
What do you mean?
Yeah, Karate
You're
Ed!
utilizing your imagination.
Yeah, but that's a good thing.
Is
That
it?
can be a good thing.
Doesn't it turn you delusional?
All of that, no. Like, I feel as though, coming from someone who doesn't watch TV, I don't watch TV.
Unless Orange is the New Black comes on.
American Horror Story is my favorite outside of Orange is the New Black. But I always was a book reader. I don't know. I feel like you learn more, you stimulate your mind more. That's just my opinion on it. I also don't watch TV.
Do you feel like TV makes you dumb?
Because yes. I feel. I don't want to bring. I drank too much tonight. Can you tell?
Why? Because you're being blunt?
I don't want to bring. I don't want to bring this up because I feel like Ed's gonna attack me. But
Fuck that. Fight back.
Time out.
Fight back.
but
The first 4 or 5 minutes of this podcast was me getting my ass.
Oh,
handed to
you know
me.
he waiting. He waiting.
And I told you that it was early.
He said it's early in the podcast. What were you gonna say about that?
nothing.
Man, get the fuck. Oh.
No, I really feel like I don't feel like TV makes you dumb. I don't feel like it makes you dumb. Do I feel like if you want to get into it, like the spiritual end of it, TV, like the frequencies that
Brain
TV
waves and all
brings
that
out,
shit.
It fucks with your brain waves. It programs you. It programs everybody. That's why even music, like certain music that you listen to, certain TV shows that you listen to, like it programs your mind to think a certain way, to act a certain way, to be angry, to be sad, to be, you know what I mean?
But
like,
you don't
and
think
it really
after a
does
certain age that shit goes away?
No.
I feel like that can
Because
only
you
manipulate
become
children.
so programmed into something,
This is good.
into what,
This is
it's
good.
over the years, huh?
This is good. I'm listening. Go ahead.
What did you say?
That's what he said.
This is good.
That's what
I'm
he said.
listening.
No,
It's-
it
it's
does though.
good.
It really programs your mind into thinking a certain way,
Watching.
and that goes with really anything.
Oh, okay. Glad
It
you-
goes with really anything, but especially you see how I got that, especially TV and.
Including
Why
books?
are you looking at me like that?
I'm waiting for you to finish. Go ahead.
No, I'm done.
So,
Wait! And so it begins! Hey!
so I've never been a believer of
Oh, man. I think I'm going to be able to shut the fuck up and relax on this one.
TV is destroying the youth and blah blah blah.
I don't
so,
think it's destroying me.
so based on what you said, if you process and intake more information through reading and have a more vivid imagination through reading something, don't you think that would be the bigger influence versus just watching something? If you're not getting shit from it, it should never really change
No,
how you see the world,
that's-
because you just it's whatever, because I'm not really soaking that in. But if I'm reading it and if I'm soaking in more of this is how the world is in these pages, especially like history books that are very, very fucked up, it's like I'm soaking in all of this information.
History books are pretty fucking toxic.
They are fucked up and outdated. But
I mean,
if
doesn't that make
if
it
I'm
history?
soaking in all of that, don't you think that is the
But
that's more
yes,
toxic?
That's programming too. But when I meant the TV, I meant as far as like the frequencies of the TV, the waves. My bad. The
Well,
waves.
you're gonna get
that
hit with the
TV
wavelengths and stuff anyway, because
That,
the frequencies
yes.
are just the antennas are out there, so they're still part of your everyday. You can't avoid that.
But that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, but you can't avoid it. You're getting it even if you're reading a book. You're sitting there reading a book, and the frequency waves are still hitting you because they're just in the air, because there are antennas and they're pushing signals all over the place.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
So now you're getting double toxic from your reading and the antenna waves.
Or you can get an even median of toxicity with audiobooks.
True.
Or, even better, a movie that visually tells you a story the same way that a book would.
The books sometimes are better though. It's more like
Not if
more
it's true.
into-
So, basically what you're telling me is, wait a minute, I got something here. Basically what you're telling me is you would rather read words, right? So that you can use your own brain to
Make
picture
up
it
some shit.
instead of something already being laid out for you, right?
I found that the older I get, the more I've been preferring movies over books. But from my younger ages to about a few years ago, books.
So
That's all I wanted to do was
you
read.
were
Damn.
toxic.
And I still read a
Now,
lot.
wait,
I was
she is toxic.
toxic.
She is toxic. You
I'ma
want to
tell
know
I'm
why?
gonna tell you why. Generalizing women in this instance.
Oh shit, he making it sexist.
Yeah, I'm making it so sexist.
Yeah, Ed!
So, I would prefer to read something. This is you. I would prefer to read it so I can come up with my own, in my imagination, come up with my own story and synopsis of how this thing took place.
I know where you're going.
It sounds like reading someone's text messages or
That's
reading
where I was
someone's
going.
social media or looking
That's
at
where I was
looking
going.
at a double tap on Instagram of why you like that bitch, and now I'm making up my own story because
Women
my
are
entire
fucking
life
toxic.
I've been conditioning myself to use my imagination to make up what I think is true the entire time when the fucking video was
It's
right there
right the fuck
and
there.
I could have just said, oh, that didn't happen like that.
But is that
because I
me?
You'd
saw it.
rather watch
is
it
that
and
me?
create your own shit.
Is that me though?
I don't know.
Everything he just explained, that's not me though.
No, I'm just asking.
But it's
As far as my
completely-
recollection goes, like, you haven't ever fucking, like, been in my text messages or likes and shit like that, so I can't directly,
So
relate it to you, but the concept of you preferring
Yeah.
the typed out words over
no,
the
what you
visual
said
perception.
was very true. Well, I could see where you could go.
That's exactly
that
where I
way
was
with
going.
it. But
All right, Ed,
that's
we here.
not me.
That's fine. It could be controlled toxicity too.
Control toxicity.
Yeah, like she can be
Like,
aware
you
that
turn
it's a
it
part
off
of her, but she just
every now and
doesn't.
again?
She just
I
doesn't
don't
act
act on it. I used to be
Yeah.
like that. I used to be fucking crazy.
That might be more toxic than acting on it.
Nah,
No,
because
I know how to
That
control
bottled
my
up shit,
emotions.
fam.
nah, but
Listen.
but
I know how to
sometimes
control
yeah,
my
sometimes you
emotions, though.
realize that like
It's not worth it.
I don't, or it's like I don't even know that to be true. I'm just telling that to myself because I'm upset. I'm making up this entire story, and I didn't even talk to the other person. I came up with an entire conversation, and everybody does it. You have a conversation with yourself on what they think you're gonna ask, blah blah blah, and you have this whole conversation with yourself. And sometimes you never really even have the conversation, or you go and have the conversation. You think you know the answers because you were answering them yourself the whole time. That's what makes it super toxic because the other person to be like, no, that's not what happened, and you would literally try to tell them, don't fucking tell me, and you're like, but you weren't even there, like you wasn't even in the building. You can't tell me I was there, so that type of situation.
Well, past tense, that shit would never fly with me, and that may make me a little bit toxic because my thing always was, all right, I'm in the streets. You mean like when you in the streets, you know people who be on the scene, right? So after a while, it gets to a point where you may be with somebody and they decide to step out with their homegirls, homeboys, whatever the case may be, because chicks be in the street too. You know what I mean? And they be having a little network of motherfuckers they can reach out to that they don't really tell you about. But I was that guy when somebody who I was dealing with would be like, yeah, I'm going out this day and the third, I'm gonna be at such and such. Cool. Fine with me. Never put up any fucking like pushback about that shit or anything. I know a couple niggas that be in that motherfucking neighborhood. You gonna be at such and such a night? Yup. Alright. Shorty wearing such and such, such and such, such and such. Let me know if she out here acting crazy. That was me.
you toxic.
That's toxic?
That's toxic.
For real? You lying.
That is.
You just
It
don't
can
want to be
be.
the only toxic one.
No, that's
It can
very.
be.
I don't want to be toxic at all. But
Well, there's no
I
getting
know.
around the fact that you're fucking toxic.
I may be in some instances, but that's toxic.
Really?
Yes.
For real?
Very toxic.
Damn.
That's one that's stalking.
No, it's not.
Are you sure?
Yes.
That's stalking.
I wouldn't say stalking. I
That's
just
a-
feel like
definitely
it's
not- that is for
borderline
sure not
controlling.
stalking.
That is.
I don't
It's
lift
more
the
so
fucking
controlling.
That is a part-
Controlling?
Listen, that is
How
a
the fuck is it controlling if I'm not
that is-
expressing it to
That
you?
is a part of.
Because-
That is a portion of stalking.
No,
and
it's not.
Very insecure. Yes, it is.
Insecure?
Insecure.
Those are stalking like tendencies.
You know what?
And
I don't want to say it's
insecurities.
insecure because he's not insecure. I want to
That
say
Sure the
doing
fuck
that,
is.
no, listen.
no.
Doing that
he was
type
in
of
his
behavior
feelings.
are.
He couldn't control his emotions at the time.
What? That's not it either.
Yes.
No, the fuck
because
it's not.
I don't think you
because-
know.
I
No,
feel like
fam.
I don't
feel
think
like
you
when
know.
Fam,
care
I've
about somebody so much,
I've clearly had instances where I was in my feelings. That's not one of them. See, what you fail to realize is
I don't think you know. In
What
that
you-
situation.
time out. What you fail to realize is when you're known to a certain level, embarrassment can lead up to a lot of shit. It can lead up to motherfuckers testing you, and it can lead up to you losing fucking credibility as far as what you're into.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna let you know right now, you can be on a first name basis with the most high up motherfuckers in the streets, right? And you doing your thing too. But the very fucking second that somebody finds out, yo, ain't that such and such girl that's in the third? All that shit can get blown to shit. Because you as a quote unquote real nigga lose respect because your bitch out here acting crazy.
Yeah, but what's the difference in you contacting people that you know that's going to be in that area to keep an eye out to see if she's doing nut shit?
No.
That's what you said.
At first it was the area, then it was the spot.
What I'm saying is, based off of what you said,
You think I send people to check up on my bitch?
No. If they're in the area, like you said, you're gonna be at whatever place tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna be there. All right, keep it.
If you're going somewhere that I know my people frequent,
Right.
yeah, keep an eye out. For sure.
Yeah, but not keep an eye out and make sure she's cool. That's not what you say. You say keep an eye out and make sure she's
an eye
not
out,
doing nut shit.
Yeah.
That's an insecurity.
That is not an insecurity.
That is the
because
definition
you can be,
of...
No, it's not.
Will,
these
I'm
days
trying-
it's not. Because
No,
these
bro.
days you can be laying the best dick. Pockets be on fucking swole and you faithful. And they still going, you mean, if they want to.
Do you know that?
If they want to.
You are literally explaining the definition of insecurity.
No, that's a harsh reality.
It's still insecure.
No, it's not.
That's the definition.
Insecure, no,
Bro, that's the definition of it.
insecure is being unsure of yourself. That's what insecure is.
No.
Yes, it is.
You could also be unsure of the other person too, which makes you insecure. It doesn't have
No.
to.
Okay.
No.
So,
I'm trying to tell you.
Fam,
Listen.
I've been saying
All right,
this.
listen.
I'm going on 30. I've been saying this for over 13 years. You will never catch me being that guy that says these 3 words. Not my bitch. You will never fucking hear me say that shit ever.
What do you mean? As far as what?
Anything. If somebody says, yo, these bitches be doing such and such. Yo, this nigga bitch be doing such and such. You will never hear me say, oh, I ain't gotta worry about that. Not my bitch.
That's because you don't put nothing past anybody.
Not a fucking thing.
Me either, but that doesn't mean you can't have insecurity still.
No. No, that's being in tune with reality, bro.
That doesn't mean you're not insecure.
Okay,
It's-
you're being
no.
in tune with reality, but at the end of the day,
It's
the only thing
insecurity.
that creates you to feel that way
Are
is
insecure
being
things.
insecure about it.
Those are insecure things. That's the definition of it. I'm not trying
It's
to...
either you
like-
gotta, but
I look at it more so
honestly,
as not being oblivious.
no, because you're being.
Toxic?
I hate to go like I hate to be like against you with
No,
this,
but
but you
listen,
it is very
listen, this-
insecure.
this is
it's
what it is.
insecure. Like it's you have to. I get it. You don't put nothing past nobody. Neither do I. I like. Let's just say like it was a situation where like it was tables turn.
Well, I don't
wouldn't
go
do
out.
that. I wouldn't do that only because at the end of the day, if you want to do something, you gonna fucking do it. The truth always comes to the light.
Yeah.
So I'ma just play my part, and we got
But
what
then
we
that
got.
makes you vindictive.
But no,
No, she
it's
means just,
not.
like, in the-
I'm not
in the
saying I'm
relationship.
playing
I'm
my
not gonna-
part.
Oh,
I'm gonna play my part
I
as
thought
if
you were saying
I'm
like
not gonna
act
switch up on
accordingly.
you. I'm not gonna switch up on you. I'm gonna continue to treat you the way I treat you. And if you're doing something,
if
it's
you-
eventually gonna come to the light.
Yeah, but what if you
And
know?
that's that. If I was insecure about it, yo, we'll go in here tonight.
Yeah.
See if you could see da 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 whatever. Oh no, he was behaving. Oh okay. Or no, he was doing this. What was you doing last night? No, I don't have time or energy to put into that. If I'm with you, I'm with you.
That's why
And
I'm not
that's
going
at
there.
This point
But
in
if
my
I can
life,
make a fucking call or a text message, be like, yo, man, make
Nah,
sure.
but
that's a-
what
that's
is
an
it? But what
insecurity.
is it worth? What is it worth?
That's definitely insecurity.
I can't put an exact amount of worth on it. What I can do is subtract a stress load from it. Because I've never been that guy to intertwine sections of my life. My home life and street life have always been completely fucking different. Always. I don't do the mingling with my guys and all that shit because I'll be damned if I've been dealing with you for a certain amount of time and these motherfuckers grow accustomed to you and grow a liking to you and shit like that, then I can't fucking shake you.
Yeah, we had that conversation.
Yeah, you mean like when we stop dealing with each other, we should be able to stop dealing with each other.
Yeah.
I don't fucking want you reaching out to my family. Nah, fuck out of here. When we done, we done. Now, since I was in the streets, we were doing things that was benefiting each other. Me and these people who I was in the streets with. You know what I mean? So, if I was insecure, the last thing that I would want to do is send a fellow street nigga to watch over my bitch.
No,
Yeah,
that's not true.
that is true.
That's really false. If you are insecure, you would send someone to watch over. If you're not insecure, you just let her be and do her thing. And
Well,
return
there
home
was
when she feel
nobody
like it.
being sent. But if somebody was always, if
And
somebody
it's-
was already gonna be
All
there,
right, put it this way: if
and-
she was acting up, whether you texted dude or not, he would have let you know. Yo, your shorty in here tripping.
Yeah. And based off of what you were saying
How
about
do you
you
know-
don't want to be
You
embarrassed.
didn't have to say anything.
How do you know
And
he
what
just
was you
nigga-
about to say? How do you know
No,
he was going to
yeah,
reach out
but
to you?
do
How do you know he wasn't lying to you?
No. How do you know that he knew it was my shorty?
How wouldn't somebody know? If you
All right,
really,
so that's
if you
what I'm
really
saying.
dealing
So
with
that's what I'm-
somebody,
that's what I'm
That's
how
what
would
I'm
he
saying.
not know
What?
that that's your
Easily,
girl?
easily,
Now, listen, what I'm saying is
easily.
based on a line.
I've been there plenty of
Nah,
times.
that's fine. That's fine if they don't know that's your girl. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's fine. It happens. But what I'm saying is now, when you said earlier, you said the last thing you want to do is be embarrassed by something that your girl doing in the streets. But it's kind of embarrassing to me if I gotta reach out to someone and see if they're gonna be in the area. They're like, yo, keep an eye on my girl, so see if she's doing nut shit. It's not like, yo, my girl comes to the spot. I know you there every weekend.
Fam, you think that I was just fucking blatantly saying make sure she ain't doing on that
I'm
shit?
only going off your words. I'm going off of
just
what you
saying,
said.
I've always been very discreet with that whole fucking text messaging and all that shit. Keep an eye out. Make sure shit cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Not make sure she cool. Make sure shit cool.
Yeah, I'm only going off
'Cause
what you
I
said
don't need no fucking
during the
babysitter.
conversation.
I don't need no
yeah.
babysitter.
Yeah, I'm only going off what you said during the conversation. That's why I was saying what I was saying. Like that's what makes it insecure. Now, if you're like, yo, if my girl gonna be in the spot, I know a bunch of my niggas there all the time. I just tell them keep an eye out, make sure she good.
Yes.
Then that's cool.
Fam.
But you said it like
That's how-
make sure she not doing nut shit. Cause the last thing I want to do is be embarrassed by my bitch out here
That's-
giving a nigga lap dances on the bar. That's what I took from that.
No, what I'm saying, what I said behind that was generally whether I reached out or not, right?
Mhm.
If you see shorty, you know me, you know that's my bitch or whatever. I'm not saying that they always do because they haven't.
Mhm.
They haven't always knew. But motherfuckers will put two and two together and be like, yo, either she looks familiar or I feel like my man be at least just fucking with shorty. Not even if it's like a serious relationship or whatever like that. Like that shit, it can get sticky. Because one thing about me, I've always been extremely fucking prideful. Like I've always been prideful. I've always stuck my neck out to lengths that shouldn't even have been reached to make sure that my name stayed good. Because I don't want to leave no fucking room for error as far as disrespect. Because I don't disrespect nobody.
Yeah,
So
but
I
something
make
you-
sure
something
that whatever the case may be, I'm not putting myself or letting anybody else put me in a position to be disrespected. Because you may come to me on some respectful shit and be like, yo, listen, you shorty, you mean, be acting crazy out here. First thing's come, I ask you that, and I fuck around and slap you in the face. You mean, and go back home and be like, yo, shorty, you gotta slide. Why? Don't worry about it. You're none the wiser. I know that I just had to slap the shit out of somebody because you having my name in somebody's mouth because of some nut ass shit that you did.
Yeah, but
so
that
I don't
doesn't-
owe you
but-
that
but
explanation
that
why I'm
doesn't-
not fucking with you.
But that doesn't make the allegations untrue at that point.
What do you mean?
You go through all that to get in an altercation with the guy who told you your girl doing nut shit. Still break up with the girl. That doesn't change nothing that happened surrounding your name.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes,
It's like,
it
yo,
does.
this nigga. Listen, even you could beat boy the fuck up. They'll be like, yo, that nigga will beat me the fuck up because this girl was out here fucking such and such up the block, and I try to tell him.
And you know
You
what's going
really a nut after that.
No.
Yes.
No.
Bro, that's a
No.
nut. Yo,
You know what's going to
yo,
happen?
you're a nut after that.
You know what's going to happen? They going to keep their fucking opinions to themselves.
No, they not.
Because they don't want to end up like Main Man.
But do you want to know or not?
No.
Because you wanted
Listen,
to
listen,
know.
that's why.
before,
Listen,
and
that's
now
why.
you
No,
don't
no,
wanna
that's
know.
why I said I didn't ask him shit. If they just happen to come across her and
And then you
recognize her
wanna
and
take
make
the
the connection, and then tell me, fam, I ain't ask you that. That's why I said
But the-
my first month. Did I ask you that? And then slap the shit out you, because now I feel like you disrespected.
But
why
then you gonna
why
keep
you
the
telling me
shorty
about
out.
my
Like,
bitch?
how you,
But
do
how's
you even
it-
trust the bull's word?
How is it different? How is it disrespectful when he's trying to tell you something out of respect?
If
that
you're in a
he's seeing
position,
your
if you're
girl
in a
doing?
position to tell me that, then I already made you aware.
he in a position to tell you because he saw it.
Nah.
And it's respect to come to you like, yo, you my man's. I'm gonna come to him like, yo, last night your girl's acting wild, blah blah blah, and you're gonna get mad and say, yo, did I fucking ask you was my girl acting crazy last night? You gonna be
Yeah,
like,
why the fuck is you just coming out of nowhere telling me about my
But
bitch?
that's
because you my man's, and I think that I don't want.
You know what I personally learned? That motherfuckers will for sure put their relationship before their friendship.
I am so confused by you, yo.
Why? How?
Because on one hand you say that you're not trying to lose the respect and things like that you have on your name. Did somebody come to you respectfully to tell you something that can tarnish your name, and you would get in an altercation with them, but you wanted to know the information anyway, even if that's not the person that you asked?
No. I clearly said if I want you to know that, I'm gonna be the one that asks you to keep an eye out.
Yeah, but what if the person you asked don't see it, and the person you didn't ask came to you to say something about it?
Well, I don't have any new friends, bro.
It doesn't
so
matter.
all my friends know how I am. All my friends know how I am.
It doesn't.
And I'm not, me personally, one of my closest friends, if they don't tell me about problems that they could be having with their woman or something like that, if they're completely fucking delusional, that thinking that everything is perfect, and I see something that says otherwise, I'm not saying shit. You want to know why? Because if something goes sour between them two, and I'm the cause of it, and they get back together, it puts me in a nut ass spot. So
No, it don't.
yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Don't show a will no more.
But listen, no, time out.
Or
But
flip side of that, the nigga could be like, well, we got back together, so now I gotta feel some type of way about it somehow. So I'm gonna revert either some aggression towards this nigga way, or I'm gonna create some distance.
Why?
Because they don't want to be embarrassed about getting back with the bitch that they man saw him cheating.
But that's their life.
Yeah,
and based on how but no, I don't, because based on how he says he prefer to not even be friends with the other people anyway, it shouldn't even matter. So if that's your man's. Listen. What I'm saying.
I wasn't
is this.
pertaining to myself.
What I'm saying is this.
I'm saying I'm not putting myself in the position to be that person that gets cut off because they got back together and somebody has to go.
No. What I'm saying is, if you in your personal relationship don't really want to be buddy with your girlfriend's friends.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm
fine.
Cool
So it should be the same way. So if your man's, you see your man, like, this is your friend, like your real friend, not like some nigga you hang out with, somebody that you just call your man's, you cool, like whoever you consider your closest friends, and you see his girl, not even his wife, his girl, even if his wife, whatever, doing some grimy shit.
I don't call nobody my man unless they're my friend. She'll tell you.
I'm just saying.
She see me at least 3 times already with somebody. What I call him my shooter. I don't call him my man.
I'm just saying in general, whoever
Like,
you consider your closest friend.
Motherfuckers got certain roles in your life, and that's what
I agree.
That's what people feel. They think everybody they fucking friend. Everybody not your friend.
No, all I'm saying is whoever you consider your closest friend to be, it doesn't matter who it is. If you have,
I got 2 close friends.
that's fine. If you see their girl doing something and you
They're both
tell
married.
them, if you see their
And one
wife
of them is
doing
my
something
sister.
and you go and you tell them that, yo, I saw Shorty doing X, Y, and Z with Bull, blah blah blah. It didn't really look too it looked a little too over friendly. I think you want to say something about it, and then he go and say something to.
I'm not gonna mention something that can be speculated on. If I mention it, that shit is ironclad.
Well,
fam.
I mean,
I'm
you
telling
ain't
you, that
walking
bitch
on them.
doing dirt.
All right, she was walking down the street with Shorty with some bull, and they was holding hands and shit.
I'm snitching.
You just said you wasn't saying nothing.
No, but like if it's like I said, 2 close friends. If it's either my brother-in-law, well, I'm beating that nigga the fuck up from the rip because my sister shouldn't be there. But if it's my other like close friend, like close friend, I'm snitching. But you mean like if it's like my man or whatever, I'm staying out of that. I'm staying out of that. And if I don't tell you, keep an eye out because
Everybody
my bitch
don't
out here.
feel like that though.
All right, that's cool. I can only speak for me, player.
That's what I'm saying. It's like some people feel like, yo, that's my man's, or he might not be the best of friends, but I'm cool with him, and I seen this shit.
Like
So I told him, and then he wanted to fight. That's some nut shit.
Yeah, but
That's nutty, yo.
he didn't tell you that he wanted to know what was.
It doesn't matter. You never want to know if your shorty's doing you dirty.
Why the fuck not?
What I mean is, you don't want her to do you dirty. So
Okay,
however
but
you
if
find,
she is, you do
however
want to
you-
know.
How? Yeah,
But you don't want somebody. But you don't want somebody who's not really within that realm to be the one to tell you. Cause you don't know what he would take from that situation.
he took it and brought it to you, and then took an ass
Could have
whooping.
bring it to him and then try to talk to the shorty. Is that what you're talking about?
No. I'm thinking. I'm saying more so along the aspects of.
I didn't
telling-
ask you.
t-
You just
tell-
saying it like,
telling
nigga, I ain't
other
asked you, mind your business. That's all I'm getting.
Yeah. And I'ma still dead that bitch. But I'ma slap you just for thinking that it was okay for you to come tell me
But
that my bitch doing
thing
dirt.
my thing is if you're not that close with the person, for you to feel like they have the ability to come to you and tell you these things.
They don't.
Then why would you believe them enough to tell your shorty
That's
to get
why
out
I'm
of the
saying
house?
That's
They
what I'm
don't.
saying. But you broke up with the shorty and beat the ball up.
Yeah. It's
Like,
a good day.
fuck out of here.
Yo, so
you don't
good.
got
Good day.
no.
It's a good
Like that's
day.
really fucking.
All right,
like,
bitch,
that's,
go on about your
not
business,
only is that
and this
toxic,
nigga-
that's a problem. Like
That is
that's
crazy.
really actually a problem.
That's
If you
crazy.
feel as though, no, listen. Somebody comes to you and says that your girl is doing something. You feel as though you're not close enough with him for him to come to you and say something about that. Cool. You smack the shit out of him. I ain't ask you, whatever. You come home, bitch, you gotta go.
And
You
don't even tell her.
believe-
And you don't even tell her
I'm
why.
not explaining
Somebody,
shit.
wait
I'm
a
not
minute, wait a
explaining
minute,
shit.
wait a minute, wait
I'm
a
not
minute.
explaining shit.
Will,
Wow.
my thing is you believe somebody that you aren't that close with to say something about your girl for you not to give her the benefit of the doubt to sit there and talk to her about it unless she was just, you already felt like she was doing dirt, then cool, all right. But if y'all had a good relationship, she was never sneaky, she was never going out like that, whatever, and he came to you and said some shit and you came home, you gonna tell her to leave?
No, that's different. That's different.
Oh, all right, that's all I wanted
That's
to make
different.
sure.
That's
I gotta
different.
go to the bathroom. He
Yo,
is just all over the fucking place. I can't. He went from I want to know to I don't want to know.
no,
to
no.
I can't wait to yo.
So I just
I
can't
cannot
wait.
wait until you watch this shit back.
Neither
yo.
can I. Neither can I because
like,
I'm just so
you
confused.
literally
Like,
confuse
Well,
me. And it's hard
I'm
to
confused
confuse me.
too. I'm sitting
You
here like,
confuse
how the
the
fuck
shit
should
out of
I
me,
act?
dog.
Like,
I'll
like,
find
how
some way.
should I be
All right, so
towards-
65. So it's been going on for about 20 minutes. All right. I'll scroll straight to like maybe 45 minutes.
Nah,
when-
just watch the
when
whole
this shit
episode. That's
drops.
cool. Just
No, because
we're gonna take
I'll
some
be
notes.
I'll be more than willing and able to
I
clear
was
this shit
so
up.
confused.
I'll be
Yeah,
more
like,
than willing
I
and able
was
to clear
so
this shit
confused.
up. The only thing that I might have to take back is me saying, "Oh, I'm snitching. I'm shutting the fuck up," unless it's one of those two.
can we
close
just
friends
go
that I
on the next
mentioned.
topic, please? Because he's giving me anxiety. Like he is really
Everything gives you
Wow.
anxiety. when you
making me
fucking serious.
crazy.
So,
like
Imagine. Let's create the scenario of imagine you telling that you done smacked the bull. You done
we're
broke
still
up.
talking.
Andrew
No,
gotta
listen,
remember.
I'm-
Oh wait, tell me.
about
Andrew gotta remember. I'm speaking from back when I was heavy in the streets. I'm not like that no more. You mean?
Okay, so how is it now?
Now, I'm not even in the business of dealing with a woman who I would have to feel like I should have to do that with.
Okay, see, that's it. Did you, Ed?
What you mean?
Ed.
From the gun buzz, I said past tense. From the
Okay.
gun buzz, I said past tense.
All right, so
But Ed,
answer the question. Today,
What?
Listen, today.
No.
Listen.
t-
Let me ask the question first before you answer.
Whatever you about to say,
wait
no.
a minute,
no.
No,
No,
Today,
nigga.
listen,
No.
today, if somebody
Shut
came
up.
to you today and was like, yo, I saw your shorty on some nut shit.
9
last
times
night.
out of 10,
You gonna
nobody's
slap me?
Nobody's
You gonna slap me? Yes or no?
Nobody's
No,
gonna know
don't.
who I'm dealing with,
No,
cuz.
I didn't ask you that. I asked you today if someone came to you and said, "Yo, I saw your shorty last night. She was bugging."
Nah, probably not.
You
not
gonna
today.
slap him?
Not today. Not today. Not
We
today.
had that
So,
long ass
okay,
conversation
so-
for nothing. Then
But from the gun bust, I said that I was talking
Well-
from back when I was in the streets.
So you didn't hear me.
That was the
You-
very first thing I said.
okay.
So you
And
didn't
that's how
hear
I
me.
handled shit back then. I was very
Okay,
irrational.
But you didn't hear me bring up that, okay, yeah, that's how I was in the past, but now I don't have the energy to do that. So it's either you're going to go out and I'm going to trust the fact that you're doing right by me, and if you want to do something outside of what I expect you to do, then that's on you. The truth will always come to the light.
I didn't
You
contest
couldn't have
that.
been like, oh yeah, that was me from the past, instead
But
of
I didn't
continue to do
contest
all
that,
this
though.
shit. When he called you insecure, like, yes, that was insecure. No, I'm not like that anymore. Now, I'm not gonna mess
Well,
with a shorty that's gonna do that.
I still
As of
feel
me,
like
I'm not
I
gonna
still
mess
feel
with
like
somebody that I feel as though I gotta check
somebody
up on.
in that position, somebody who's still in the streets. Like I said, the streets talk. So for somebody in that position till this day, yes, I do not feel like that's insecure. A regular person.
It is insecure.
Okay, cool, fine. You in the streets?
No.
Neither am I.
We know
So we
as
both
of
gonna
the
shut the fuck up.
No, but that's still insecure.
Nah.
You can be insecure about a lot of. You can be
Yo,
insecure about your job.
Yo,
you can be
listen.
insecure.
you ain't never heard
Stop.
the term.
Okay.
Every nigga that's been in the streets will tell you that 90% of murders are behind women.
Yeah.
It's
That's very
never
true.
about money. It's never about money.
But it's that
so
makes
what
you-
you
but
want to
that
do
still
as a
makes you-
street
that
nigga is
makes
nip
you-
that shit in the bud.
Yeah, but it makes you insecure because niggas are going to kill other niggas because their bitch was doing grimy shit. It
Or
don't be.
because
It don't
you're worried,
be.
because
That's
you're
what I'm
worried
saying.
about how other guys on the street view you.
So you
because
off
that's your
that nigga
bitch.
before he
It's
gets
not.
before he
It's,
spread
it's
the news.
not
you know,
about
shit
you
like
worrying
that.
about how they view you. It's a known fact that there are politics in the fucking streets, or were when I was in them.
So it's okay.
You
It's
don't let
okay.
nobody. You don't let nobody tell you nothing that you
Listen.
ain't ask them.
Listen.
Because it's always something behind that. Always.
Listen.
So it's okay to say
always
during
something
your
behind
years
that.
of growing that you were insecure in the past and that you have grown from that. It's
No, I
okay
was a
to say
street
that.
nigga. I wasn't insecure. I was a street nigga.
And street niggas got insecurities.
That's fine. But that
Honestly, I think
Actually,
they
they're-
have the
they-
most
I
insecurities.
was not-
actually
I was
they're
the
not-
most
their
insecurities.
entire
maybe, but
their entire
me
upbringing
personally,
is based around
I
insecurity.
was looking at it from the standpoint of me being able to operate and conduct myself in a consistent manner. I don't like no fucking instability.
That's
I don't like
insecurity.
surprises. I don't like none of that
That's
shit.
insecurity.
What?
I'm trying to tell you. I'm not trying to be
No,
smart.
okay,
I'm being
that,
serious.
I wouldn't say that's. I
What I'm
wouldn't
saying-
say
listen,
that that's
okay.
necessarily insecurity.
It's
I would say that
okay.
that's he knows what he wants. But whereas insecure is where you continue to deal with a female anyway, but
No, I never
feel
did.
as though
I never did. Se fue. Get him the fuck out of here from the gun bus.
Okay. So,
I left
forward,
no fucking elbow room for that shit to grow.
moving forward, say if you left this girl based off these allegations from this random guy you beat up.
What girl?
The girl you left because she was doing some shit that you didn't approve of.
Okay.
And you find out none of it was true. And you had feelings for this girl. Do y'all like just in life, even not just her. You fall in love with somebody, y'all break up. Y'all.
I don't have
what
that-
About, what
I don't
about,
have that
like,
mind state
What about
anymore.
rekindling? You ever think about rekindling? Would you ever?
I don't have that
rekindle?
mindset. I'm actually. That's a good segue.
Like, is it impossible? Yeah, it was great.
It's not impossible. For me, I'm not really into the whole going back because I'm newly out the streets. I've been out the streets heavy for about 2 years now.
I'm talking about the relationship. I'm not talking about the streets. I'm talking about like just going back into any
That's
relationship.
what I'm saying. Like I had a
Yeah.
different
Well,
mind
that-
state
it
back then.
plays a part in
I had a
the
different mind state
Okay.
back then. So you mean so? In a sense, me going back to anybody who I was dealing with when I was at that point in my life might be a setback for me personally. But if we're talking maybe like a high school sweetheart or
Right,
some
yeah.
shit like that, you mean, who I would view as the one that got away, and 15, 20 years later down the line we ran into each other, I wouldn't be above getting back with her.
you go ahead. Because I want to comment on this.
I wouldn't be above getting back with her. But me being in the streets, anybody who I was dealing with when I was in the streets, even if I was to get back into the streets, I'm cool. I'm alright because I'm not that person anymore. So 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna be a bad fit for you, and I ain't got that time to waste.
I feel like. Well,
Rekindling the old flame is impossible.
I feel like
If you love them.
If
I
you
feel
love
like-
them.
going backwards is never really good. Love isn't always enough to rekindle something. You can love somebody with all of you, and the fuck you doing? And you can love somebody with all your heart, but they still can be terrible for you. And so I feel like you going back to something isn't always. I mean, it's in some people's lives, in some people's situations, it does work. But I don't know. I feel like moving forward is your best bet in life, especially because you changed a lot. If you go to somebody who you was dealing with in high school, like is.
I don't count that as loving somebody though.
What?
I don't give a fuck what you say in high school if you didn't make it through and after high school.
Well, you went to Kensington, so
I did not go to no fucking Kensington.
they're just. Oh, you went to Woodrow
But it's
Wilson.
different.
Yeah.
It's
Alright,
different
alright,
though,
alright.
because you can really have. There's people out there who really do fall in love with
Bro,
their high school crush.
I had a-
and,
Bro, I had a
and they-
bomb
they've
ass
lived
relationship
this
in high
whole
school.
life.
My high school relationship
but
was
it's-
no, I
lit.
mean,
You
like,
change
I
so
mean, like,
much,
if
and then
you
you're
say,
just
like-
like,
I mean, like, if you were like,
this isn't who
I love
fell in
him and he was in high school and y'all didn't even make it through graduation and then you make it to 25 and see him again, I don't really count that as rekindling an old flame because you were 16. You know what I'm saying? That's
All
what
right.
I'm saying.
So let me ask y'all this: you're married, obviously. Is that your strongest relationship that you've ever been in?
Yeah.
Have you ever been in a stronger relationship?
No.
No? Okay. Have you ever been in a stronger relationship that you're not in now? Like, one that you would consider getting back into?
no, I wouldn't consider getting into any of my relationships.
For some reason, I felt like Ed would have been like, there's a chick or two that I might consider it.
No. I
Is it-
mean, me and my
is it
wife
just
broke
a
up.
piece of
Me
shit?
and my wife broke up before, and we got back together. We're a rekindled flame.
While y'all were married, or
No. Before we were married,
okay,
we broke up
you,
for years.
you said it was years, right?
Yeah, we broke up for years.
I guess it depends. It depends on how your relationship was prior, why y'all broke up, why y'all feel like, you know,
Yeah.
it really
some of
it
is
depends.
growth
I feel
and
like
development, too.
that's even more so. I don't feel like that's really an opinion. It really just depends on the person's situation
Yeah, like why y'all
and
break up in the first
how.
place.
Yeah,
Like, don't
it's-
rekindle somebody who's to beat you the fuck up. That's, you know what I mean, that's ain't
Yeah,
that much
for
love.
sure.
in the world.
Absolutely.
like you can love somebody, and I'm not
But
even gonna lie. The
what if they
toxic
grew to
relationships
get
are
out
the
of that?
best.
No, you don't trust that.
Okay.
The toxic relationships can be the absolute best. The hardest ones to let go of sometimes.
Yeah.
So I feel like
My
if you
last
feel,
relationship was lit. That shit was mad toxic though. I took the toxic over the fucking lit part all
If-
day. I was like, man, fuck that lit shit. This shit toxic. I'm
But-
out of here.
but if you
Stop giving me that look, yo.
if you really love somebody, but the relationship was really toxic, it's not worth getting back into. But
Is-
if it's something
at
where
that
it was
point,
like,
is it really
like
love?
we went across,
Say that again?
At that point, is it really love? If they're that toxic and you
Yeah.
mean you still
you
feel
can
some
still
type of
love
way,
somebody and they
Yeah.
treat you like shit.
Yeah.
Is that a fact?
That's a fact, 100%
If-
fact.
Get the fuck out
There
of here.
is people, yes, especially if you have an insecure, if it's their insecurities.
Well, that
in the
fucking
relationship.
eliminates me from being insecure because I ain't going for that shit.
That's not the only world insecurity.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying. Like, there's a lot of there's a lot, and sadly, a lot of females out here who put up with that type of shit all because they're insecure. And call it
Why?
love. I don't know why. I'm
Never
not
know
that
why.
person.
So that's gonna be an answer
Good
to the
answer.
time.
Good answer. I love it. This shit got a little deep. Fuck.
It happens. I like it.
I mean, I kind of knew what I signed up for because she told me, she was like, man, listen, I'm buzzing right now. I'm ready for the night. Y'all better watch y'all words. And
Oh, me?
yes.
Oh, yeah. I was drunk as shit before I came here. I had to, like, drink some water and calm down on my way here.
She came in attack mode. I peeped.
I texted him. I said, Ed better watch the fuck out tonight.
Look, I didn't even do nothing to her. Look,
Because last time she was here, you was being toxic.
that's not even true.
Yo, you were not being toxic tonight.
What?
I keep telling you, it's not
He
me.
wasn't. He
In the
wasn't being
beginning, he
toxic
was.
tonight.
I just-
But I feel like the person that was doing the most talking was you.
Yeah.
I just like
Because
playing the other
Because
side
I-
of the fence
like,
sometimes to get a
I-
rise out of people.
I feel shut up, Ed. I know that, and I hate that about you. I can't stand that shit about you, yo. Because me and her could have been in this joint gang warring, and the first thing Ed would have did as soon as the fucking space bar hit, and he stopped recording, would have been like, "Good episode." Meanwhile, we ready to rip
We
each
would have
other
went
heads
home
off.
arguing.
We ready to rip each other heads off and shit.
Fuck
Awesome.
you! You sleeping
Good
on the
episode.
couch tonight.
I try to beat him.
Shit.
I try to beat him.
That couch big as shit. I was like, oh, I say less.
I try to play the median.
What's next, man?
What's next? I gotta go to the bathroom.
I kind of got a piss
You go
too.
to the.
Oh my god.
You want to take an intermission? Let's take an intermission.
Do we
Podcasts
even
do
do that?
that.
Can y'all
Podcasts
just
do
like?
that.
Can y'all just keep it going while I go pee, and
We
then we
normally
can
do
just
that.
do vice versa?
Well, yeah.
No, let's take an intermission, B. Let's take an. I gotta take a piss, dog.
Can we do that?
This is the first.
Yes, we
intermission
can.
Ever.
You lying?
We drank too
You lying?
much.
Like episode 6, we had an intermission.
Episode 6.
A
We're on
planned
like
intermission.
42.
We had like a.
It was not planned.
We
It
had
was
like a
not
oh,
planned.
shit,
Don't lie, Ed.
No, that's what I'm saying. This is a planned intermission. We had an
Oh,
unplanned intermission. Like the computer started fucking up. We had to stop. So
yeah.
two different types of, you know what I mean? But
Nah, well, it's
That's fine. So
it's
what are we
easier for
doing
you
here?
to edit.
intermission it is.
Hey, see y'all niggas in like 4 minutes.
All right, I gotta go.
20 minutes later.
And we back. That's exactly what Ed told me not to say.
I'm gonna cut it out.
Nah, I can keep it.
Nah, yeah, fuck it. Content. We pretty much covered that whole fucking rant that all three of us went on. So we gonna move the fuck on from that shit. What's up, Karate Ed? What we got? Let's wrap this shit up,
How
man.
y'all feel about straight actors playing gay roles? We got like another half a list of them.
I'm not worried about
crazy.
half of that shit, bro. you do realize that we never cover everything on the list of what I send. So, shit, if it makes for a good hour and a half of yelling and quality content, I'm here for it. Plus, a whole bunch of that shit we can carry over to a next episode in case it's a slow news week.
True.
Whatever.
So, what's up? What we got?
Straight actors playing gay roles.
Straight actors playing gay roles. I saw a movie about a week ago with Ari Spears in it. He was like one of those quote unquote poppin' ass rappers or whatever, and they went into a venue where they was doing a show, and this nigga turned out to be in the closet or whatever, and it was
Aries.
Ari Spears, yeah. He was in the closet and he went into the bathroom with one of his I don't know if it was a backup dancer or something like that, and he started hitting his backup dancer. It was a man, and he turned around when he was done and went to go like throw an arm over him, and Ari Spears choked him up like, "Pussy, this ain't that. I just hit you." So I'm like, I felt weird because I did security for him before. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, I did security for this nut ass nigga. So I was like, shit, we can talk about it on the podcast. And last week, we was talking about when Emily and Fab was going through their shit, how certain roles fuck up a check or some shit like that. And Ari Spears is married long time, like he's a long time married man or whatever to a woman. I mean,
Yeah.
so I figured it was something to talk about. Like, we're entertainers. You mean, would you even consider acting?
Yeah, hell yeah. I want to shoot a movie right now.
Would you be a gay guy in the movie?
How big is the check?
How big is the
Check.
role is the question.
That too.
How big is, like, how deep
Like,
is that,
I don't want to
how
be...
deep is that role
Like,
run?
I don't want to be the main character's 30-second gay fling. But I'll be the main character who's, like, gay in the closet if the check was nice. Or if there was a major movie and it was my first big break, too. So it depends. It wouldn't just be no bullshit. Like, I wouldn't shoot my own movie.
So you're not completely
In the acting world, no.
Okay. Do you think you would play the role well?
It depends on how they want me to play it. Now, I don't think I can play like a flaming gay
Like
person.
fucking like Wesley Snipes and Tu Wong Fu and shit.
Yeah. I don't think. I mean, because I'm not an actor, so I don't think I can completely change.
Well, you know,
it would
days,
just seem fake.
acting-
It would just seem
Yo,
like I'm acting.
It's funny you say that shit, that you're not an actor, because these days acting is not acting. Motherfuckers are booking you and paying you to be yourself. It just so happens that you fit that role.
Right.
So, if it was something a little bit out of your normal realm, what would your number be for you to confidently take that role?
If it was today,
Yeah,
a simple
today.
meal. A simple meal. I'll do it today, because I'm not an
That's
actor.
simple?
That's simple. For today, that's simple.
Bro, you know Gerard Butler only got $800,000 for law-abiding citizen?
That's it. That's what he took, and he was a straight man shooting shit.
So another 200,000, and that's
Simple. Today. Now, if I was, 10, 12 movie deep, like, and 2 of them are like box office hits, that number changes. That shit might be 10.
because your portfolio was lit.
Yeah,
10 million?
it might be 10 at that
Fam,
point.
these are the acting budgets per actor for box
Shit's
office hits.
What? Shit is crazy out here.
What did Beyonce get for The Lion King?
Oh, I don't know. She probably got a couple of M's though.
Of course, a couple.
And they gave her rights to the soundtrack, so she getting points from that too.
Okay.
Yeah, she always working some backdoor shit, man.
Hey! Working some backdoor shit. Nasty fuck you. He's a nasty nigga, dog. I can't do it.
I can see you saying that.
I can't do it.
What can't you do?
Play a gay role.
I can't play
No.
a gay role.
What can't you do in the gay role? What if your role in the movie was to just have a partner, but there was no sex scenes or anything like that? Like you're just saying you're gay in the movie.
I cringe at this is episode 41. I cringe at episode 39 just because my fucking hand was like stuck like this. So me voluntarily just running around like being flamboyant and shit, even if I'm not on camera getting fake plooped in the fucking cooling or none of that shit. It's a lot of fucking opportunities. If you got casted for an offer for a gay role, then that means you can get casted for a straight role. You mean I myself am not prepared to.
But sometimes what happens is what was written out in the script, you fit the character description. Like as far as just how you look, like they'll be like a Spanish guy with a beard and whatever, and that'll be in
That's
the
what
description of the script.
typical Hispanic gay man
No,
looks
I'm
like.
just saying like it could be. No, I'm saying they write the script and they look at it and they try to find characters based on the description.
That really
how
is
the
what they
script
do.
was
They
written
try to
first.
find who.
And then if they can't, they'll just unless they get like a big name actor to do it, they'll find somebody else. But if they can't,
Somebody who's
Yeah,
diverse. I think if I was to be an actor, I would definitely be. Well, I know if I was to be an actor, I would be that actor who only gets hired and booked to be themselves, like Seth Rogen and shit, like them type niggas. You can't expect much from Seth Rogen except for him to be him, but it's made him super fucking successful. I can't see myself being somebody that I'm not for a Hollywood role just for a quick check if I was considered for it being who I was without that.
then it's not acting really. That's how
These
they
days,
look, that's
what
how
is?
they'll look at it.
These days, what is?
Well, what happens is the actors that
You do realize that that's why they stopped fucking they stopped with the what the fuck was that that crime show that started out on YouTube and then Cinemax picked it up.
I have no fucking idea.
Yes, you do, nigga. We talked about it.
It started out on YouTube.
It started out on YouTube. What the fuck was that shit called? God, I wish I was still cool with Booby right now.
I don't know. Is the acting bad?
The acting was horrible. It was horrible, but
And it was picked up on cinema.
but the storyline was crazy. The storyline was crazy. What the fuck was that shit called? It was based off one of the old little gangsters that was not true to the game.
I was actually about to say that.
I thought he was gonna say that too. When I started thinking, like,
it was something else. It wasn't that bad.
I was just about to
The
say
acting
that.
was
True to the
horrible,
game.
but the storyline was good. The storyline was really good.
Okay, so
It was just bad acting.
So what makes the movie? The storyline or the acting?
Storyline. Fam, Paid in Full has the worst acting ever. Killer Season has the worst acting ever. Blue Hill Avenue has the worst acting ever.
Those are street people. Like those are street classics.
And it made people millions.
Those aren't good movies.
Millions.
Those aren't good movies. Those are just
No, they're great movies. What are you talking about? They're great fucking movies.
They're not. They're just cult classics.
No. Cult means that people who are only already following just that are viewing it and loving it. You know how many times I've been to the fucking suburbs and motherfuckers was playing Paid in Full and shit like that?
Don't count.
Why don't it?
Because they still are culture. So that's what you're gonna see it out there.
Oh, you're gonna start with the culture vulture thing?
No, it's that's a real thing.
Lee Daniels, all those guys.
That's a real thing. That's a real thing.
Fuck you, yo.
That's a real thing.
You a real piece of
Like,
shit.
listen,
you know that?
They took more pride in Blue Hill Ave when that came out than they do in Paid in Full now.
Walk said that shit was corny. You agree?
It was corny.
You a fucking nut ass nigga, yo.
It was corny.
Ed, I hate you.
That was corny. Paid in Full, like the acting was
Bro,
bad.
Blue
State
Hill
Properties,
Ave,
the acting
Blue
was
Hill
bad.
Ave is easily top 10 in my movies.
Is in your like of all time or of those types of movies?
All time. I love Blue Hill Avenue. I love Blue Hill Avenue.
Your movie list is super trash though. But
nah, I got a lit ass top 10
we'll
movies.
talk about it one day.
Yeah, one
not
day.
today.
Not tonight. No,
but
not
if that's on your top 10, I need to get. It's not gonna be in your top 10. When you
put it in
actually
your
make
notes.
your
I
list.
promise you it is. I will
You're
always
gonna force
have,
it in.
I
You're
will
gonna force that in
always
your
have
top
Blue
10.
Hill Avenue in my top 10 movies. Always.
Now, while the acting in Blue Hill Ad was better than Paid in Full
Fam,
and all them,
my
like
favorite
that, the
movie
itself
ever
was still ass.
Hardly any people have ever heard of. My favorite movie ever is Smoking Aces.
I like Smoking Aces. That's not.
I don't like it no more.
10.
Fuck you.
Oh, you thought I didn't hear about it, so you liked it. You thought you had like a little secret. One of my favorite movies.
But if you like it, it must be somewhat
corny.
One of my favorite
movies of all time was this movie called Snatch.
I've heard of it. I never watched it.
I heard of it.
With Brad Pitt and all that shit was lit.
Brad Pitt a good actor.
Lit.
That's a Lifetime movie, isn't it? Snatched.
No, Snap.
Snap.
Snap. The joint where the chicks be snapping and killing their spouse. Snatch is like a movie where they were all like gypsies and they had like this undercurrent fight.
Hey, gypsies!
And the cinematography of it is lit, like how they shoot it.
Wait. What was that movie with Topher Grace? Traffic. You ever seen it?
I want to say yes, but I don't remember it. I know what you're talking about.
That shit is fucking like critically acclaimed by some of the most like prestigious movie critics and shit like that. Worst movie I've ever seen. Hands down, one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
A lot of movies be like, I don't know, it's weird.
Terrible.
It's weird. Straight people playing gay actors though. You can't do it personally. Well, how do you feel about?
I feel like that would
people
take
like-
my legacy, dog.
How? Like Will Smith did it.
Will Smith played a gay
His
person?
first movie he was a gay man.
Get the fuck out of here. Well, that's on Will Smith. He watch other people fuck his wife. You mean so?
But they wasn't married then.
So what? If that's
And
his
you
thing,
don't
that's
know
his
that.
thing.
Not even fact.
I think Will Smith might be a little gay on the low.
Harsh assumption, but okay.
Hey man, you're from West Philly.
What the fuck that mean?
Man, listen.
Because you're from West. If you're not from where you're from, they got a little gay.
No, that's not it.
I'm not saying because I'm from West Philly.
You're not from West Philly.
How you gonna tell me
You're not
where
from
I'm
West Philly.
dog?
You're from Jersey.
I'm not from Jersey.
You're for
West
sure
Philly.
from Jersey.
Camden?
I'm not. I'm from West Philly. 52nd and Walnut.
He's from Jersey.
I have lived in Camden.
He
but I'm not
graduated high school in
from-
Jersey.
I did not.
Where'd you go to high school?
I went to high school. I went to Woodrow Wilson.
Okay, you're
And
from
then
Jersey.
I moved back to
Okay,
Philly.
you're from
and
Jersey.
I went to West.
I moved to Philly when I was 6 months, pussy.
So I was living over here already.
So
Then
what?
I moved over there and I
Don't
moved
care.
back. That's alright. You a hater.
I'm a hater.
You just-
You was hitting bitches with the motherfucking weave cornrows and fucking NBA headbands.
Never.
Yes.
Never.
Yes.
That sounds like some North Philly shit.
No, that's what Camden bitches was doing.
That's North Camden. I was from East Camden.
Oh, now he's gonna
Now
get
you from
geographical.
Camden.
When I
Oh
was
yeah,
living
now
there.
you from.
When I
You geographically challenged. Fuck you.
When I lived there, that's where I was.
Fuck you. I hate you, Ed. I
That's
swear
alright.
to God, I
Fuck,
hate you.
You're a hater.
Fine.
You established
If
that.
it means that I hate you, I will completely own being a fucking hater. I'm the fuck sick of Ed, yo.
Why?
I'm sick of
Why? What
Ed.
did I do to you?
And you gonna point out me fucking backtracking shit, but we not gonna forget you saying I'm from West Philly and saying I'm from East Camden within a 3-minute
saying
fucking window.
I was saying in
Fuck
sense of
you.
when I was living out there.
No, you're a liar.
I was in East Camden.
You
Linus Libra! Caught you!
We ain't taking no more intermissions.
No, we
I
about
had
to
to
wrap
hold
this
it.
shit up,
They're
dog.
not gonna go out. They're not gonna go outside, conspire against me, and come back and try to
Oh
wrap
shit,
this thing
babe,
up.
you were there talking to your wife, dog. We were there talking to your
And
wife.
she the main culprit, so
I feel like there's something else. Oh yeah, Trump getting fucking ASAP Rocky out of jail.
He didn't get him out of jail.
Who did?
The judicial system.
The
of
Swedish
Sweden.
government? They just like, all right, you been here long enough, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we did our due diligence. We checked into it. You had your case.
Diligence.
Let you go. Even Sweden said they didn't. They said you had.
Not
no
only
right.
am I looking for a new co-host, I'm looking for a new engineer. I'm sick of
That's
Ed,
right.
yo.
And a new location,
Yeah,
and a
for
new
sure.
videographer, and a new editor,
Hi, Ed.
and a new.
How you doing? You alright? Everything good? I hope so. Yeah, I've been saying that shit. Ed is like, I can't wait till we fucking get rich off of this shit, though. Right now, Ed is super underpaid. I be working Ed like a fucking Mexican, and he doesn't even get paid well for it. But I believe that he believes in the vision, so we on the same page.
Of course. I'll burn this whole thing to the ground. Burn it all to the ground.
He probably got some insurance money behind that
There
shit.
you go.
This nigga got his fucking Deadpool Captain America shield on the wall insured for like 30 grand.
Oh, man.
So, like, are those, like, actual stumps? Like, did you, like, use that?
The nigga got a guitar under it.
I didn't
He
use
for
it.
sure used them.
I
He
just-
rammed a couple young boys
I
with
just
that
did- I
shield.
just did the damage on it myself to make it look like it.
Oh, to make it look like you used it.
Yeah. Fouled it down, a couple scuff marks, some spray paint, stuff like that.
Fucking fake.
Well, I'm not Captain America, so.
Wait, what the fuck? How much authenticity did you expect?
Yeah, like, I don't know. Never saved no fucking word a day in my life, nor was I frozen for fucking decades. But it is what it is.
See, I have no idea what the fuck that means because
I
I
know.
never
It's
got
okay.
into that shit.
It's because you read books. And not
Don't comic books carve?
And not
They
comic
qualify
books.
as books.
They do. They're actually great reads. They actually are. Those are better for your imagination, actually.
Why? Because they're illustrated, right?
Yeah. And they're majority of them come from imaginary places.
Fight back.
She can't.
Fight back.
She can't. It's fact.
I'm tired.
It's the alcohol kicking in.
I know.
What kind of books do you read? What's your favorite type of book?
Probably fucking murder mysteries or some shit like that. Why
So,
are you jerking off that Corona?
Before,
Because I'm thinking she was gonna say fucking what's the fucking chick shit?
so
What's the
before,
fuck?
Oh,
like,
Zane?
Yeah, what the fuck
Oh,
is
I
the
read
name
all
of
the
it?
scenes.
Of course you did. What the fuck
Typical.
is the name? Ah, yeah, the Grey Thing, right? It's Grey something. What the fuck?
Oh,
is the
50
name?
Shades, 50 Shades,
of Grey.
50
That
Shades.
shit, yeah.
oh no, I didn't read that.
Yeah.
I read the first one.
I'm surprised by
like
that.
half of the first one, and I couldn't get into it like that. I don't know
Your
why.
imagination wasn't good enough.
No, I don't know. I'm not into.
And plus, once
those
the
type
movie
of
came
books
out, everybody
anymore.
saw that the nigga from 50 Shades of Grey he looked like Greg Buell from 8 Mile Little Brother.
That was the image they portrayed, I guess, in
But
the book.
I wasn't at that time when
movie
they
was
came out. I
ass.
wasn't really into
Ass!
those type of books.
That
That's-
shit was
So-
garbage,
That's probably the worst
nigga.
movie I ever paid my money to go see, and I told my wife she can never pick the movie again.
Yeah, I don't think that was really a good movie.
It was ass, and I never watched any of the ones after that.
Yeah, it wasn't that good of a movie. I like books that I read now are all like educational books. Anything that has to do with
Like National Geographic?
no.
Fuck.
I read a lot of like spiritual books right now.
You consider that to be educational?
Not necessarily. I mean, it depends. I read a lot of different books, different.
You do not want to have this conversation.
I don't feel like going there with you right now because I
didn't even
know.
do anything. I asked a question.
Man,
know.
you're giving certain looks.
I know you're gonna go there, and
As soon as you said what you said, the first thing I did was
tonight.
grab my barrel. I was like, all right, let me sit this one out.
I'm just asking how.
Because
I don't have
you
it
gave
in me right now.
You gave a really condescending look. Like I'm.
No, I was really intrigued.
You were waiting. You like.
Yeah.
I was thinking like. But I kind of wait sometimes to see if they elaborate, and she ain't elaborate.
I don't know how to feel right now about her being so big on reading, if that makes any sense. Given the fact that
I don't see anything wrong with it. I just
right now
given
at
the
this
fact that she reads, like what you said, educational
at this
and
very
spiritual.
moment,
Yeah,
I
those are
read
way too quick,
too close together too. I think those are two different things.
Yeah.
At this moment in my life, I read something that I can learn. I don't read like just books like that are based
Like
off
crime
of
novels
movies
and shit like that?
So when you say spiritual stuff, you mean more like religious based things versus?
Nah.
no,
Oh, you mean like more like actual spiritual type stuff?
yeah.
That's why I was a little confused with the education because a lot of that stuff is.
But I also do like to
Perception.
educate myself on different religions, just
Right.
so
Because they are definitely some
everything
of the
is
most
different.
contradicted fucking people that you can
It's
come
very.
across.
I feel like it kind of wakes you up to different beliefs. You kind of can read between the lines and realize where you're being lied to, where with a lot of things, Christianity, and like the Bible, the Quran,
The Quran?
You read
Saints.
you read those before?
I've educated myself on them. I haven't read the whole thing, but
I'm just
You
asking.
gotta
I've
be a
also-
sick fuck to read the full anything.
No,
The whole
No.
Quran, the whole Bible.
there's people that do it like
Yeah, lifers.
religiously, quote unquote.
Yeah,
not
lifers.
to-
Sick
no pun
fucks.
intended, but they'll just continuously read it front to back.
No.
front
no,
to back,
I haven't read it front to back, but I have
front to back.
educated myself
Continuously
on
for the rest
it.
of
They're
their
lying.
lives.
They're lying. They're lying.
There are people who study.
No.
There really are people who have done that.
In the U.S., in the U.S. and outside of prison, I'm not rolling.
You are tripping. There's literally a
What's that shit, like 6,000 pages?
there's a collegiate study of just the Bible, and
Yeah,
people
that gives you a fucking crash course on it.
no,
It's a crash course.
no. There
Really are people.
There are people who are literally deciphering the Bible and what
Until
it means.
I meet one,
and,
I'm not
and
trying to hear
going
shit
through
y'all
history
talking
and trying
about.
to find out where certain artifacts are. That's how they find a lot of shit. It's people that just go on that.
So you mean to tell me that people are going to a land that was created before man off of a man-made book?
Which is why
Which is why.
I said I didn't want to get into this
No,
because
it's a great conversation.
that is part of the reason why I like
Jesus
to
Christ,
educate
we're at an
myself
hour
on
and
it
40
because
fucking minutes.
That's
I
light.
personally feel as though I don't believe in the Bible. I don't believe in a lot of those things because it's man-made.
You
It's
don't
something
believe
that
in-
somebody wrote and altered and edited and changed and altered again, and you know what I mean. Like, so it's like what I have a lot of.
Just to let you know, I'm not. I wouldn't oppose you saying that. So it's not this.
No,
this
I don't care
this
what you
wouldn't
think
have been
about me.
that.
I'm just.
Damn, hurt my
I,
heart.
Fuck!
I just know that we're at
Get the fuck out of here, man.
I didn't feel like starting that whole topic.
Why is it every time that I do this fucking podcast, I get a serious fucking hankering for chicken wings, dog?
Because it's becoming your habitory addiction, and you're a creature of habit.
At least you know that.
It's all right. Maybe we'll have the Bible versus man conversation one
There
day.
will be no Bible verse conversations on that
That's
pod.
one of the greatest
I promise you it
conversations
won't.
on the planet.
No, Get the fuck out of here.
Spirituality versus religion.
Start up highly flavored again and you take that shit over there. Don't bring that shit to Pod We Trust, candidate. No. Fuck all that.
It was a great conversation.
It could be.
I feel like, yeah, a
Not
lot of
for this
people would be
platform.
into that.
I hear you.
They are.
Our demographic is not trying to fucking
You
hear
don't know
anything
that.
about Corinthians
No,
and all
you
that
don't know
shit,
that.
dog.
You don't
You
know
don't know
I
that.
don't know that, but
I feel like between
You're not.
me and
You're
Ed
not.
talking about spirituality versus Christianity,
Just religion in general.
no.
it would be.
I think
It
it's-
would be.
Y'all gonna
Interesting
rumble.
when you have a
And
different
Ed gonna
perspective.
fuck you up, and I'm not right.
No, we might
Different-
actually agree on a lot
Oh,
of
with
points.
my perspective.
Yeah, and she reads more than me, so she might get me the
With
fuck
my
out of here.
perspective, it's that's gonna be a crazy episode.
Cool.
It's a hater. There we go. Hater will.
I'm not a hater, nigga. I just don't get into that.
You admitted it at some point during this podcast.
Me
But
being a
there's
hater,
a lot
no.
of things.
I would never admit to that.
No, maybe it was off air.
I wouldn't even feel that way.
You would never admit to what?
Being a hater.
He just literally
Oh.
said like, I think I might be a hater.
Nah.
I hope the cameras were rolling when you said that, because you did say it.
No, I didn't.
Please, podcast gods, let that be on film, because you said it.
Yo, can we get some fucking pain in this episode?
Maybe if the
Because
hour,
it was a shitload of arguing on this joint.
it was,
Yeah.
but it takes longer to render down and put out.
Yeah, but you don't have to worry about a motherfucking audio upload anymore, do you, Ed?
No,
All right then.
that doesn't. The audio upload is easy. That's working while I'm asleep. I have to physically do the video editing.
Can we get some painting?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I
Can we
think
get some
I-
what?
Painting.
Couple.
If you look at older podcast episodes, like when somebody makes a point, it won't be a full view. He'll pan into me, and then
Oh,
whoever's
you
here would
mean-
say
okay,
something,
okay,
then he'll
okay.
pan into you. I feel like it makes a better cinematic value.
No, it does. I agree.
It gives us a higher
But
quality.
sometimes I'm looking at the time of day and crunching time and trying to.
Oh yeah, because
Get it
your
out.
runs and all that shit.
Yeah, I'll be having shit to do.
Yeah.
And sometimes
Fuck
that
you.
shit be taking hours,
Drug dealer.
hours to render.
Piece of shit.
All right, you're a fucking hater and you're drunk.
Hey! We gonna end the episode with Karate Ed directly insulting both his motherfucking co-hosts in Pod We Trust. Episode 41. We getting the fuck out of here, man. Bye.